we studied statistics. We saw what is the meaning of it. We saw what are its components, the three parts of statistics, right? We saw about collection of data, classification of data, analysis of data. Now, when we are presenting the data, okay, that we have collected, we can present it through various methods, right? Four methods I told you all that are there, and even more are there besides those, okay, in the form of charts, graphs, pie charts, okay, in the form of table, we can present our data. So related to that data presentation only, we have a method known as graphs, okay. So today we are going to talk about graphs, all right, more specifically, bar graph, okay. We are going to talk about bar graph. Just a minute. Hope you can see. Now in front of you, yes, in front of you is a bar graph. Okay. Now we did the data. Okay. While we were doing, while we were on it, we did the collected the data of 20 students. Okay. Now, if we want to see the daily attendance in a week, we will draw a bar graph of this data. Okay. So now on the left, on the like left side, you can see number of students. Okay. Upwards, an arrow, number of students ranges from 0 to 24. Okay, 0 to 24, but it has taken it like this: 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Okay, the multiple of, yes, the multiples of 2. Okay, then below they have taken the days, okay, of the week, 6 days of the week, that is Monday to Saturday. Okay, so now it shows us that how many students were present on Monday. If you look at the first line, if you look at the first line, okay, one second. Now, if you look at the first bar, okay, so it's at around 18, okay, it's at 18. So 18 students were present on Monday. 18 students were present on Monday. If you look at Tuesday, out of that 20 students, 20 are present on Tuesday, okay. We have 20 students present on Tuesday. If you look at Wednesday, okay, it's in between 18 and 20. Okay, so we can see 19 students were present on Wednesday. Thursday, if you take a look at again 18 students on Thursday. Okay, then Friday, Friday 19. Okay, and Saturday we have 20 students present on Saturday. Okay, so this is the graph, okay, that helps us to represent the information, okay, using these bars. Okay, so that is known as a bar graph. All right. Now, how do we read this bar graph? This graph that we just saw, it reflects the number of students present on the day of a week. In the horizontal, the names of the days are written. Okay, names of the days are written in the horizontal. Okay, and the column represents the number of students present on that day. Okay,
Ma'am,
and then yes, data.
ma'am, the people in the book have done two errors.
Yes, what are that? What are those?
From the first error is that the dash has to be underneath the number of students and has to have an arrow both sides to show that it's from 0 to 24. Then the thing for the down is okay, but it has to be showing both sides. And next, the x and y coordinates are not labeled.
Next is what?
The X and the Y coordinates are not labeled.
Yeah, X and Y is not written. That is right. I will show you all making the x-axis and y-axis. Okay, these two lines that we make in a bar graph are known as x-axis and y-axis. Okay, and then this is the range that we take. Okay, it can be different. Okay, it can be, it starts with 0, it can be 0, 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, it can be multiples of 5. Right now we took multiples of 2. 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. It can be 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. It can be 10. It can be then 0, 10, 20, 30. So it depends on the data. Okay. It depends on the data. What sort of data you are having. So according to that only, we decide what range will go here in number of students. Okay. Got it? Now, reading the bar graph, so each bar represents a particular day. Okay, and there are six bars each for one day with the same width and same gap between them. Okay, the gap between them, this gap between them remains the same. Okay, it has same width. All right, but the height is different. That is according to the data that we have. Okay, now shall we make one? We will further you are having drawing the bar graph. Okay, so what we will do in this exercise, we'll be given the bar graph and questions will be asked, okay? Such questions, sometimes we will be given the bar graph, okay, like in this question, and the questions will be asked on it. So what information does the bar give? Okay, so the bar gives the number of satellites on different planets, okay? Number of satellites on different planets. All right, this is, I don't know what they have done. They've written uh, names of the planets in Hindi. Budh, Shukla, and Mangal, and all that. Okay. So those are planets. I can see Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, but these Shani, Mangal, and these are all planets. Okay. So even I don't know planets in Hindi,
I have
but
a question.
yeah, yes, Abraham.
Ma'am,
Hmm. What is it?
ma'am, how can this is Mama, ma'am, either Brushika or Shani will be Jupiter or Neptune, Saturn or Jupiter, right, ma'am?
Yes, I
But
think Saturn is Shani.
so, ma'am, Brushpati is Jupiter, is the second highest of
Yes, yes.
all the
Hmm.
satellites. But that is false, ma'am, is because Jupiter sends out some radioactive rays or something. I can't remember exactly. But that doesn't let satellites stay for more or less than 3 years.
More or less than 3 years. Okay, yes, makes sense.
And people don't want to be putting a bomb of money just to die in 3 years.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's right. So, I don't
Okay,
know if they have given valid data here or it's just given us for an example, as an example.
ma'am, Earth should have the most satellites. It's because people live on Earth and they need satellites.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So this is Prithvi. This is Earth. Okay. This is Saturn. This is Mars. Mars is known as Mangal.
And
Okay.
ma'am, Mars should have the second most satellites is because I think humans have been able to go to Mars even. Not humans, but technology, and they sent rovers and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yes. But they keep like exploring this thing, na?
Yes, ma'am. And how does
Mars.
Neptune and Pluto have a satellite? It takes about more than a year for a person to reach the Neptune or Pluto.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I get it. So, let's not, yeah, I don't think that this data is actually verified, scientifically verified, but Yes, it's just an example. So let's get it over with. Okay, a bar graph does gives the information of number of satellites. Okay, number of satellites on different planets.
Ma'am, the data is wrong, like how it had said in the science textbook. The deer eats the lion.
Yes, yeah, that's right, Abraham. Name the planet which has maximum number of satellites. So it will be Shani. Okay, that is Saturn. Okay, and who do not have any, may we have Budh and Shukla. That is Mercury and Venus. And Venus. Okay. So sometimes we'll be given a graph. Okay, sometimes we'll be given a graph to check. Okay. Um, to answer the questions, and we have to answer the questions with the graph. Okay. Then let's move on to drawing a bar graph. Okay. Let's move on to
Ma'am, do we need a graph books for this?
yes, you'll be needing a graph paper for this. Graph book or graph paper.
Okay.
Okay.
Ma'am, we could wait till Zara till she brings the graph book because I have mine.
You have yours? Okay. Zara, you can bring yours until we read the. Okay, you have. All right. So let's give this a read. Now, while drawing a bar graph, there are some things that we need to remember. Okay. The width of all bars um, are to be same and the same distance between two bars. Okay. There is same distance between two bars. And the height of the bar will be in proportion to the number they represent. Okay. 18 is written here. The height of the bar will be 18. Okay. Representing 18. All right. So now this we did already. We saw the previous bar graph on the students present and we saw what are the readings. Okay. So now these are how we draw a line, draw a bar graph. Okay. Let's see if we have some data. Okay, we have this data. The following information is related to the vehicles in your village. Okay. So we will draw a bar graph. Okay, on this information. All right. Vehicles in our village. Okay. So I will show you how to draw it. Okay, I will show you how to draw this. Just a minute.
Ma'am, I realize, ma'am, it's not the satellites that are there. I googled out a picture from Google and it's showing the same thing, ma'am. It's by they forgot to say that natural satellites. They're not saying artificial. They mean how many moons are there because it will be impossible to count all.
Hmm. Okay, so they mean how many moons are there? Oh, all right. Okay, I got it now.
But still,
I
that
thought,
is because Saturn and Jupiter is not fully discovered to find their moons.
hmm, yeah, okay. Even I thought that they were talking about this artificial satellites. Okay, so let me open the question. Draw two lines, a vertical line and a horizontal line. We can mark 0 here. Okay. Now we can take two frequencies. Okay. Or two range for the number of vehicles. Okay. Can you suggest me what will it be? What will they be? We can take either 0 to 15. Okay, means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, sorry, it will be 22. But then 22 is bigger. No. We can take either the range of this one 5, 10, 15. Okay, this range we can take, or we can take multiples of 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, that we can take. So any of it, any of the both you can take. Okay. For now, let's take
Ma'am, we can take 11 centimeter.
11 centimeter. Means 11, 22 and that you were saying?
Ma'am, we can take from 0 to 22, and then what we can do is we can do 2, 4, 6, 8, like that. Only we need to draw 11 centimeter, because if we take 22 centimeter, it will just touch the page.
Yeah. So let's do 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. So on this line mark 2 and 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, and 20. Okay. And on this side, we will write our vehicle type. Okay. So we have scooter. Okay, leave one block and write motorcycle. Then write car. Then write tractor. And then truck. Okay. So we will draw the graphs now. Okay. Now we have first scooter. It says 15. Okay. Now,
Ma'am, could you repeat what number of scooter? I didn't get it.
yes, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, and 22. Okay, this is the range that we took here. Okay. Now scooter, it says 15. Okay, it says 15.
Ma'am, could
But
you
we
take a minute? Ma'am, I'm not done copying.
not done copying. Okay, okay. Right. Do it till here. Okay, do it till here. And then we will move forward.
Thank you.
Okay. Is my voice audible?
Yes.
Okay. So let's move on to the next part. Okay. Now, we will make the bars. Okay. First, let's do with scooter. Scooter, we have 15. Now, the numbers that we have on the y-axis are 16 and 18. So 15 will come in between 16 and 18.
Ma'am, 16 and 18 or 14 and 16?
Oh, sorry, yeah, 14 and 16. It will be 14 and 16. Now make a bar. Like this. Okay. Make sure we are using sharp pencils. Okay, and scale. Next is motorcycle, which is 22. Like this. Next we have 12 for the car. Then tractor is 8. And then truck, which is 10.
One minute.
And, okay, Graham, I can see. Good, that's right. Lara, show.
Ma'am, my car and my scooter got mixed up. And I wrote the scooter in pen. So I couldn't change it.
Okay. Yes, Lara, I can see yours. Good, both of you. So when we are writing these units, this one box, the pen, this one box is known as 1 unit. Okay. And when we are putting the numbers, we put after each box, okay, like this. Okay. Also, we have x-axis and y-axis. When we are making the graph, make sure you are marking the x-axis and the y-axis. Okay. And this is the scale that we take. Okay. This is the scale that we take. This different scales are there. Okay. 2 centimeter means 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay. If we are taking 10 centimeter, it will be 10, 20, 30, 40, and that. Okay. 5 is also taken, like multiples of 5 we do. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So those different scales that we take to make this graph. Okay. Also, I think I didn't mention
Here it will be the types of vehicle, number of vehicles, okay. And here have lesser space, type of vehicles, okay. Like this we write. Any doubt till here in this question? So sometimes what happens, the question will give you this data. Okay, what data did we had in this question? Types of vehicles and number of vehicles. Okay. Then I may also ask you that what are the maximum number, what vehicle is used the most in the village, in your village, okay, or in this village. So what you will answer, look at the graph and tell me.
Ma'am, can you repeat the question again?
Yes. What is the most widely used vehicle in this village?
The widely the most used vehicle is the motorcycle.
Motorcycle, correct. Okay, means they have the maximum number of motorcycle, so it will be motorcycle. Okay, like that. And it can be asked that how many tractors are there in the village? So we will answer 8 tractors. Yes, Abraham.
I'm thinking about motorcycle is because people in a village don't want to drive in small gullies.
Yeah. Vehicles do have motorcycles more. Okay, and scooters also. Tractors as well. Here it is the least, but yeah, they do have tractors. So sometimes questions can also be answered using the bar graph. Now we have finished with the bar graph. Okay. We will talk about appropriate scale tomorrow. Okay. And then we can practice a couple more questions next week. Okay. On the bar graph. And then we'll be starting with the pie chart. You also have the pie chart here in the chapter. So we will, after we finish with the bar graph, we'll do the pie chart, okay? Okay, so that's all for today. And we'll be meeting next